The violin lies on the floor. The bow is still on the G string. Something's off. The G string vibrates faintly. It's not right. What's going on here? Elias runs his fingers over the strings. The G string is different. It's tuned to an impossible frequency. No human ear should detect it, but he hears it, faint but clear. Marlowe examines the scene. The violinist's body is cold. The coroner says it's a heart attack, but Elias knows better. The G string is the key. It's a trigger, just like the metronome. Elias explains to Marlowe, the G string is modified. It emits infrasound, inaudible to most, but deadly. It causes arrhythmia. The violinist was manipulated.
Marlowe finds a ledger.
Elias remembers Professor Harrington, his mentor, the one who introduced him to the art of listening. Could he be involved? The thought sends a chill. They decide to visit Harrington. He must know something. As they leave the house, the air feels heavy. The city seems to hold its breath. They are getting closer. Harrington's office is cluttered, papers and books everywhere. He looks surprised to see them. Marlowe explains the situation: the modified violin, the G-string, the infrasound. Harrington admits he knew about the experiments, sound manipulation, using frequencies to control people, but he swears he didn't know it would lead to this. Elias feels betrayed. Marlowe presses for more details. Who is behind it? Harrington mentions Dr. Linnea Voss, a former acoustics researcher. She believed trauma could be encoded into sound. Marlowe feels dread. Elias remembers the fire, the day he lost his sight, the sounds, the panic, the 58 BPM. It all makes sense now. Voss used him as a test subject. Elias feels a wave of realization and pain. Marlowe and Elias leave Harrington's office. They need to find Voss. But where? The city is vast. Elias feels urgency. Time is running out. Marlowe feels the same. They start their search. They visit the conservatory, the library, the archives. No sign of Voss. But they find more hidden recordings, more metronomes. The pattern is clear. Voss is everywhere. Elias and Marlowe follow a lead, a hidden lab. They find it. Inside, a wall of acoustic panels, each labeled with a name, a date, and a frequency. The archive is real. Elias feels shock and horror. They find a panel with Elias's name. The date is the day he lost his sight. The frequency is 432 Hertz, the same as the metronome. Voss calibrated his hearing. Elias feels realization. Marlowe and Elias realize the metronome is a countdown. Voss is preparing for something. But what? The 58 BPM is a reset, a final note. Elias feels urgency. They must stop it. Elias and Marlowe race to the conservatory. The final note is about to be played. They must stop Voss. But as they enter, they hear a familiar voice. It's Elias. The metronome ticks. 58 BPM. Inside the conservatory, the air is thick. The silence is deafening. They move cautiously. The final note is close. Elias can feel it. The tension is palpable. What will they find? They reach the main hall. The grand piano is in the center. The metronome ticks. 58 BPM. The final note. Elias approaches the piano. His hands tremble. This is it. Elias touches the keys. The metronome ticks. 58 BPM. The final note. He plays it. The sound resonates. The air vibrates. The final note is played. What happens next? The room shakes. The walls vibrate. The final note is played. The resonance is strong. The ground trembles. Elias and Marlowe look around. What's happening? The vibration stops. The room is still. The final note has been played. Elias and Marlowe breathe a sigh of relief, but the silence is deafening. What did they just do? Elias and Marlowe search the conservatory. They find a hidden chamber. Inside, a wall of acoustic panels, each labeled with a name, a date, and a frequency. The archive is real. Elias feels shock and horror. They find a panel with Elias's name. The date is the day he lost his sight. The frequency is 432 hertz, the same as the metronome. Voss calibrated his hearing. Elias feels realization. Elias and Marlowe realize the metronome is a countdown. Voss is preparing for something. But what? The 58 BPM is a reset, a final note. Elias feels urgency. They must stop it. Elias and Marlowe leave the conservatory. The final note has been played, but the silence is deafening. What did they just do? And what comes next? The story is far from over.